So I'm Gavin. I work with the creative department here at Vegware, and I'm just going to go over a little bit of custom print. So alongside our stock range of products that Beth was just talking about, we also offer a custom print service that allows you to personalize your packaging by adding your own branding. As Beth touched upon with the materials, all of our inks use vegetable or water-based inks, so it won't affect your compostability, and you can still put the products into your standard waste stream, even if they have been custom printed. So how exactly does it work? Well, it's quite simple. We try and make the whole process as easy as possible, and there's really just 3 steps to it. So as I said, we have an in-house creative team at Vegware, and we can kind of help bring your ideas to life. The first step for you is to pick the product that you want to brand. So we have a full list of what we can custom print on our website. It does cover a lot of our product range, and it includes the MOQs, as that's a little bit different for our custom printed products. Once you've selected that product, all we really need from you is artwork files and a brief, so what you want the product to look like effectively. And the artwork files can include things like your logo, text, any of your brand colors, any of the iconography that you use. And then the brief itself can actually be as simple as something like, we want our logo in white on a blue cup. So usually good branding is actually quite simple and minimalistic. So the more straightforward your instructions, the better, and we can kind of help you achieve that vision. Once we have all of the artwork files that we need and all of the instructions that we need, we'll then put together a design for you to approve. We'll send that over to you, and if you're happy with that design, then brilliant, it goes straight into production. If you want any changes, then we can actually make those changes based on your feedback until you're happy with the design and the artwork is signed off. So as part of our service, creative team does allocate an hour of artwork in time per product, which is usually enough for us to create anywhere between 3 and 5 versions for your approval. It depends on the complexity of the design. Sometimes we could do more, sometimes we could do a little bit less, but generally speaking, that's how many we get done in that hour. If you need help branding beyond that hour, we can spend time on it and we can discuss additional hourly rates. But generally speaking, from our experience, if you've got a concise brief and you know how you want the cups to look, we can get that work done for you within an hour. Alternatively, you can actually design the packaging yourself if you've got a designer, or if you're good using software like Illustrator. We do have product templates and specifications that we can send over, so you can put the design together yourself. So now that I've kind of touched upon what custom printing is and how we go about doing it, the most important question is, why would you choose it? So obviously there's cost involved, and it's a higher MOQ for a lot of the custom printed products. So what value do you actually get from that? And the simplest answer is, first of all, it looks nice. You know, custom print packaging helps differentiate you from your competitors. It gives you a stronger identity, and it will help you stand out from the crowd. It also helps to reinforce your branding. So a lot of people think branding is just your logo, it's the name above your door, but it's actually kind of everything that you do. So it's how you treat your customers, it's your tone of voice, it's how you promote yourself online, your use of colors, how you make your products, even your packaging. So custom prints basically allows you to add to that branding. It's another piece of that kind of jigsaw puzzle, and it sort of lends more credibility to your brand. And probably one of the biggest benefits of custom print is actually the fact that it basically turns your customers into walking billboards. So they'll be walking about, sharing your logo, sharing your brand with anyone they experience. So whether or not that's bumping into somebody they know in the street, friends or family, or even if they're posting a photo online, you know, people are going to see that. And that kind of word of mouth advertising, that kind of personal sort of recommendation is still hugely important. About 92% of the public still say that a personal recommendation has more sway over them than any other form of advertising. So it's really important to have a visual presence out there, and custom printing can help you achieve that. So that's just a brief overview of our custom print process and the benefits involved. We do have plenty of guidelines, plenty of documents that do actually go over exactly how the process works, the artwork files we accept, what we can do, how to also put together your own artwork. So if you ever have any questions about it, please feel free to get in touch. We're more than happy to help.